All right, joining us now in the Samsung Mobile Media Center, the winners, the WinStar World Casino 350K, driver Kyle Busch, crew chief Eric Phillips. This is Kyle's second consecutive, or he successfully defended his win from last year's WinStar World Casino 350. This is 6 top 5 here at Texas. Now for the season, in 14 starts in the Truck Series, he has scored 7 wins, 11 top 5s, 12 top 10s. They are now leading the Owners' Championship by 72 over Germain Racing, and with the win tonight, clinched the Manufacturer Championship for Toyota. So overall, a great night. Take us through it.
It was really a great night for us. You know, we had a great Tundra, and all the guys at Kyle Busch Motorsports do a great job, and did again this weekend. You know, with Eric leading the calls and having Ren there, and of course, you know, the guys working on the thing. Every week we just kind of keep plugging away and doing what we're supposed to do, which is good. So couldn't be happier, and also couldn't have enough thanks to give out to Norm Miller, all the guys at Interstate Batteries, everybody there, all the associates everywhere, and of course everybody from imsecond.com and all the guys that have given their testimonials there. And you know, with Joe and JD here, that meant a lot, and I'm sure Norm, being his first time in Victory Lane, was real special. He was pumped up, so we had him in all of our team photos, and he was loving every minute of it. So real proud of the effort again, and having all these guys that have given us support all year long with you know, Interstate Batteries, Traxxas, Toyota, Flexco, M&M's, and you know, all the sponsors that make our program strong.
Looked like some pretty wild racing out there tonight, typical of Texas. Did it seem any more so to you, or?
Not really. Just, you know, it's such a cool night out that there was really no track temp, and so it was a little bit difficult to pass and get a clean lane. You know, there wasn't quite enough speed around the outside in order to make up ground out there. So, you know, we were all kind of struggling to try to find some of that grip. And I could get to Johnny's bumper earlier in the race, but then once I got there, I'd blow through my front tires too fast and I'd start losing ground again. So it was kind of tough, you know, if you weren't out front making up ground on the guys, but until tires fell off. But our truck was so strong that when we were out front, we could really, you know, kind of ride out there, and the tires would take care of themselves. But when I got back in traffic, I just pushed and abused the heck out of them there, trying to get back to the front.
And question for you, Eric. You guys have been good all year long. Now you're still got 2 races to go, but just, you know, 72 out, or 72 ahead of Germain in the for the Team Owners Championship. It's got to be pretty special for you guys too.
Yeah, it's a big deal for Kyle Busch Motorsports. Just to be able to be in this position, you know, it's less than a year ago that we all got put together. You know, probably 80% of the guys on the team didn't start till the middle of January. And to be racing somebody like Todd, those guys, I can't imagine they've had hardly any turnover the last couple years. It looks like all the same guys there. So be able to put the whole operation together, build the trucks, you know, move in a new building. There's just been so many things going on. That just to be able to keep doing what we're doing has been pretty awesome.
I like to make things difficult.
All right, we're going to open it to the floor to the questions. Just please state your name and affiliation.
Reed Spencer with Sporting News. Kyle, a couple of things. One, Todd said that he thought he made a mistake taking the outside lane on that last restart. Were you surprised that he did so? And second, you increased your lead in the owners point standings to 72. How important is that to win that title?
Well, I don't think Todd made the mistake in lane choice there. I mean, we saw it earlier in the night when Johnny just stayed on my door for 4 laps or whatever it was, and finally I got loose, you know, but or he made me loose. But, you know, Todd just, I don't know if I got a better push from behind. I had a better lane that we drafted or what happened there, but, you know, he didn't stay next to me as well as I expected him to, and I got clear of him, and I was like, man, that This right here was fortune, you know. I wasn't expecting to be clear so quick, and I figured I'd have to race him. And Eric tightened me up a little bit on that last stop, so I'd have a little bit more side bite to race against him and try to not get sucked around. But, you know, again, if I was in Todd's position, I would have taken the outside lane for the last restart if it was me too, because that's just, I mean, when you're out there on the outside like that, you know, it makes your truck a lot more stable, and the guy on the inside's at your mercy. So I would have done it. As far as the Owners' Championship, yeah. I mean, the cool thing about it is it's our first year and we're in the running for it. You know, we've got a great opportunity to go to Phoenix and to go to Homestead and score enough points to win this deal. We also can give it up too. So we've got to be careful in what we do and make sure the preparation and everything is there. But I mean, for our first year to come out of here and be so strong and have the guys that I have pulling every single week for us, working as hard as we work, and having the partners that we have had, you know, they're pumped about it. They love every minute of it. The guys from Flexco, I mean, they're all about it. You know, of course, the guys from Interstate Batteries tonight, and I am second, Traxxas this year, you know, so it's been fun. And, you know, again, we're still looking for more for next year and trying to secure some bigger sponsors for some more races. But, you know, we hopefully can get some of that done through the off season and go to Daytona and look forward to the full year.
All right, over in the back.
Kyle, just talk about what it means to become the all-time winningest driver here at Texas Motor Speedway, 7 wins, and also, you know, what's kind of been the key to your success here at this track?
Man, it started out really rough. Go back to how I started here, and you'll see a lot of torn up sheet metal and wrecked race cars. So lately, though, it's kind of been clicking. You know, ever since I've got to being associated with Joe Gibbs and running with Toyotas and stuff like that, I've been able to be successful and win races, and it's been awesome. So, you know, I couldn't tell you what exactly it is, but I finally got comfortable with this place. I guess that's the biggest thing. You know, before I was almost scared about how fast you run around here, but I got comfortable with it, and you know, I've been driving some great equipment and know how to put it around here. So, you know, you got to give it up to Eric for doing a great job with the truck tonight. And, you know, for Jason Ratcliffe doing a great job on our nationwide cars. We're shooting for 6 in a row tomorrow. Hopefully we can get it.
Go ahead.
Kyle, on the radio, it seemed like you indicated about halfway through the race that you might have had a problem and told the guys to get ready. What was it, and why didn't you ever come in? It seemed like.
Well, we ended up short pitting a little bit, so we did come in, but we tried to stay out because we didn't want to pit too soon and still not be able to make it on fuel mileage with that last stop to the rest of the race. I don't know what it was. I thought I had a right front tire coming apart. It was just vibrating and shaking, and I started slowing down and really backing off what Johnny was running and what Todd was running because I was just scared that you know, the tire was going to come apart and I was going to end up in a fence. I don't know what happened to the 3 truck, so I still had that in my mind, and I was making sure that you know, I didn't push it too far. And I told Eric, I was like, man, let me in there. First opportunity you can tell me to come in, I'm coming. So he gave me enough notice there. I don't know. Was there anything wrong with it?
Yeah, it started to come apart. It hadn't got to where obviously the 3s was. It's just the speed that we were running tonight was so much faster. It was almost a second faster than we ran here in the spring, and with the cool weather and the conditions, we were just so fast.
Yeah.
Jim Otter Show Observer. Kyle, your first venture into ownership got off to a rocky start before the season even started when you lost a sponsor that you expected to have. When you look back at everything that's taken place and you're still going to have an opportunity to come out of this year with a championship, did it get to a point where you wondered if you would even still be running at this point? I mean, how up and down has the season been in that regard?
It's been a learning experience for sure, but you know, it's been up and down a tremendous amount, and I know that these guys with Eric and the guys in the shop are probably a little bit worried about what was going on, but we've just kept plugging along, man. I'm in the office every day trying to make phone calls and trying to do what I can, and we've got some people on the side that are working, but it's just there's not a whole lot out there, so it's kind of tough. And I mean, even if there was something out there, you know, the interest of the Truck Series isn't quite what the level of interest in the Nationwide or even the Cup Series is. So we're fighting an uphill battle. Everybody in the series is. Everybody in the sport is. But we're trying to make it happen. But there was never a point in which I was going to shut it down this year. You know, I was spending quite a bit of money on my own and to keep it going and to make it to the racetrack every week. But I feel like so far it's been worth it. I mean, every time you get out there to the racetrack and you see your stuff run well, whether we've had Brian Eichler in the seat or Casey Kane in the seat or, you know, these guys, and to see their faces in victory lane, I mean, it makes it all worth it. But, you know, there comes to a point where it would be awesome to have the support of some partners that, you know, we can make a long relationship with and maybe eventually build some companies and take them to the Cup Series. You know, you never know. But that's the great opportunity that I have is to work with different people and to give them the different variations of, okay, well, there's some truck series stuff. Here's everything that you could do at this level. You know, we got the nationwide level. I got the cup level, all affiliated with myself and Joe Gibbs Racing. So we can take anybody anywhere.
Any more questions? Thank you for joining us, gentlemen.
No problem.
Congratulations.
Cool. Thanks.